Hello and good morning, daily market analytics. We're back. We got the Aussie US dollar. I'm following up here on a bullish position that was recently established, and I want to take you through the analysis. It's a bit complex, but I'm going to try to break it down for you guys so it will be as understandable as possible. So first, I'm going to present to you the case on the daily chart. Here we have two different trading ranges coming from different time scales. The bigger one, which is the blue, basically pinpoints this particular sideways movement. Take a look. We have this first, second, third, fourth, all the way with that huge spike. And right now the fifth also touched base on the higher section here. And what I think is going on at this point is what we had here, that drop. I think it was a technical correction to the fifth leg. So technically speaking, we're still in that fifth leg, and I want to give you the bigger view here coming from the weekly chart. Let's take a look at these legs again. So we got the first, second, third, fourth with that spike, and fifth, and this drop here was technical correction. So if we're still on the fifth, this could be the one to break free, right, to reverse the whole formation. Don't forget, we came from above. There was a downside trend. The Aussie dollar here basically started to bottom out when it was moving, when it was shifting to trade sideways in this lovely trading range. Now I have to say another thing here. Usually when you see in one of the tip of the legs a huge spike such as we had here, right, because price made it all the way back just to close back above the bottom key level here, 70.30. Usually when we see that type of reaction, that type of behavior, we know with a high level of confidence that there's going to be a full-fledged reversal. In this case, upside reversal, right? Now, I also want to show you the very local trading range. Like I said, there is two different trading ranges, one within the other. The very local one is represented here by this purple setup, and here you can count pretty nice and clean cut three legs already, and right now we're kind of building up the fourth leg. So it's pretty much in line. We got the fifth leg on the bigger setup pointing upwards, and we got the fourth leg in the local setup also pointing upwards, so that's good. And as you can see, I took action about 4 or 5 days ago, started right here. Later on I saw that price broke above 71.13. I added another portion, and a few hours ago when I noticed that price broke this, actually this is a cluster. These are two different key levels right on top of the other, 71.35 and 71.39, only 4 pip, that's the difference. And price broke that key level, that cluster just as well, so I added another portion. Now I'm going to use the 71.97 here as a secondary target, as a profit taking spot, so I'm going to take some profit off the table. Later on I plan to keep going all the way to 72.60. That is a main price target. However, I'm not sure if I'm going to close all of my position at this point. I may try to keep going, because the bigger picture is pretty promising. Let me show you what's going on the monthly chart. Now this is not a very well established trading range. We only have here two legs in this huge trading range. This is a potential sideways movement. It could turn into a sideways movement, and I think we can expect that, because take a look at what's going on here. Let me close in on that mid-low key level, 71.35. That's a big one. Right, that's a mighty key level here, and we can see that last month price broke and closed above that 71.35 after leaving that huge spike, taking the previous low, by the way. And now when we look at this month, we can see that price is reacting very nicely to this particular key level. It was already trying to break back below, but you can see that spike starting to appear. That's pretty strong indication that we've made it above that key level, and we're going to continue to the upside. So there you go, still very much bullish on the Aussie dollar, both from the short-term perspective and the medium to long-term perspective. So it should be interesting to see how things will unfold here. I'll be here to keep you posted. See you on the next video.